Up next, the Thunder taking on the... Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, D.A. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Oubre following the shot by Chris Paul. Johnson finds Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's the Suns' ball. Rubio the pass to Ayton. Oubre on the wing. To the middle. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Paul. The Thunder with another miss.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Here's Booker following the basket by Chris Paul. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The feed to Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Here's Booker. Steven Adams making his last shot. Passes to Ayton. Johnson kicks to Booker. 6 to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Paul surveying the floor. To the inside. Adams the pass to Paul. Shoots over Rubio. That one a little long.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Ayton kicks to Rubio. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Rubio right now playing waiter, setting the table.
Thunder trailing by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Paul outside. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gallinari against Johnson. Takes a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Rubio. Paul outside. The baseline J. Oubre pulls it in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Booker dishes to Johnson. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker looking around. Thunder with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Rubio. Ayton kicks to Oubre. Booker outside. A 3-ball. No good that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but...
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Diallo, Mike Muscala out there with Ferguson. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Feeds it to Noel. Baines with the block, and he recovers it. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing. Suns leading by 5. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Sharge outside. Pass to Jerome. Shoots from the elbow, and it's off the back rim. No good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Diallo. Noel trying to break loose. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Under trailing by 3. And the layup falls. Diallo's got 6 in the quarter. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And here's Schroeder. Here's Noel. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The pass to Jerome. Bridges kicks to Carter. It's Saric, top of the key. Fires, high post. Again, Phoenix.
I feel like for Saric, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
Back to Schroeder. 1:16 left here in the second. Yep, it counts.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Suns leading by 3. Carter right side. He feeds it to Baines. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Now, here's Bridges. Not a lot of room. Can't connect from short range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Carter, the pass to Saric. Knocked away. And stolen by Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Fires from 14. The shot by Saric, no good.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
And Noel kicks to Ferguson. Back to Diallo. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome. Certain guys give their teams a lot more than the box score. Jack, Stephen F. And that does it for our.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Suns trailing. On the court for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And Booker kicks to Rubio. Kicks it out to Booker. Lots of room. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And Ricky Rubio last season signing a 3-year, $51 million deal with the Suns to take over the reins at point guard.
Well, you think it's been a bit of a rudderless team since Steve Nash's departure. You have a 2-guard that's one of the best scorers in the league. What better way than to bring in a veteran who loves to play both ends of the court, is unselfish, and shows you what it's like to be a pro. Ricky Rubio has done that for the organization.
Pope loose. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away, and that's good for 2. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
Here's Paul. Rubio with the rebound. The Suns leading. Booker up top. He's guarded by Diallo. Now Oubre still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him over Paul. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Oklahoma City shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Paul. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Johnson, the pass to Rubio. Dishes it to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Diallo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Johnson. The drive by Paul. Yep, that one goes in there. Paul's got 6.
Some of the success to Chris Paul being able to drive has to do with his devastating mid-range game. He makes the defense play him honestly everywhere on the floor.
And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 3.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Paul, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Oubre kicks to Rubio. Booker inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Kicks it out to Booker. Rubio outside. To the right side. Offensive rebound. Back to Booker. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Noel's checked in for Adams. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Paul. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Oubre, good.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Pass to Dort. Kicks to Noel. Here's Dort, covered by Oubre. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Carter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Suns with the ball. Phoenix leading by 3. Saric looking around. Carter, the pass to Saric. Oubre on the wing. Shoots from 12. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Gallinari kicks to Ferguson. Down low. And Noel throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 1-point game. A perimeter tandem, Ferguson and Gallinari. Muscala is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Booker outside. To the paint. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Booker draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Rubio misses.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Bridges. Booker against Gallinari. Bridges, no one around him. The Thunder pull it in. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Booker in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Aaron Baines, and it's Johnson in for Kaminsky. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oklahoma City moving it around. And now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. And the Suns lead by 1.
And right there where he needs to be to finish off that opportunity, Ricky with an easy 2.
Here's Paul. The dish to Adams. From 10 feet out. Misses off the left iron. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rubio outside. The feed to Booker. And the call on the shot that sent. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Rubio. Back to Booker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Noel's checked in for the Thunder. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Phoenix. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Booker the pass to Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Ayton. Shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Suns lead by 1. Pulls it from the elbow. The Thunder with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. That one drops for him. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
Noel coming through. Wow.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Booker. He kicks to Oubre. Kicks it out to Rubio. Oubre on the wing. Johnson surveying the floor. Another shot. It drops.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul. Out left to the wing. Dishes to Noel. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get the three to fall. And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just
And with tip-off,
Kevin, thank you very much.
thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around to the inside. Clock at 6. And it's Mitchell missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Bucket is good.
A tricky cover in that mid-range area. Rubio with good ball skills can hurt you in a number of ways.
Rubio against Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Gobert double teamed. Oubre with the steal. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ayton inside. Covered by Conley. On the wing, Booker. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Conley. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Mitchell looking it over. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, the offensive rebound. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
The 15-footer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Knocks it loose. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Here's Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Puts it up from 12, tips it up, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight for the Jazz. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Moutier in for Mitchell. And Carter has it in the corner. Saric against Davis. charge inside. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson finds Davis. And here's Moutier. Stolen. Sharks looking around. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke.
Everybody had their reputations of what we.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Bridges out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Carter. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Jerome in at the point. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jerome, no good. Utah trailing here. Now, here's Clarkson. For the Jazz, Joe Ingles comes in for Gobert. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson. Ingles finds Moutier. Left side, Davis. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post. And Baines pulls it down.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And there's the pass to Carter. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Moutier gets to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Davis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Carter looking around. Bridges passes to Baines. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Moutier with the ball. O'Neal against Bridges. Out to Conley. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Moutier kicks to Ingles. Carter pulls it in. Suns leading by 5. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Here's Jerome. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. For 3. And it's Carter missing.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Davis finds Conley. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Pass to Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here's Moutier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Conley dishes to Davis. Back to Conley. Lets it go from the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Bridges for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Conley kicks to Ingles. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Moutier. Suns leading by 5. Rubio outside. Ayton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Ayton's got 6.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Back to Ingles. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Ingles. And stolen by Ayton. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Conley. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Conley. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Over Booker. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing right side. Rubio finds Booker. Goes up to the stripe. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it? Greg, 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Now, here's Rubio. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Booker. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Booker up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Puts up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Ayton kicks to Oubre. From the line, that's good on the jump shot. Oubre's got his first bucket of the night.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Mitchell against Booker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Johnson. Bridges is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Clarkson after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Gobert trying to get open. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns leading by 10. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here is Carter. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the 3 is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
Passes it to Bridges. Back to Booker from downtown. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Kelly Oubre comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Carter. Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Now, here's Rubio. Suns moving the ball around. Oubre passes to Baines. At the top of the key, Ingles. Back to O'Neal. Lets it go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. O'Neal's got 7.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Inside, Sharch and Baines. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Stolen by Clarkson. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Conley. Inside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. To the middle, 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Oubre for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. The pass to Clarkson. Back to O'Neal. He kicks to Ingles. Inside. And that one, good. Ingles has got his first basket of the night.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
Booker against Clarkson. He had stolen by Ingles. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way to take the lead. Ingles can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Oubre's got the ball. Kicks it out to Rubio. Oubre against O'Neal. Oubre, good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. Ingles against Johnson. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Out to Conley. Fires the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now Oubre, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Johnson can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Bogdanovich. Clarkson on the wing to tie it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The dish now to Johnson. In the corner, it's Oubre. Rubio outside. Johnson surveying the floor. With 3, Booker. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Feeds to Clarkson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Quality offense. Ingles does a great job of controlling the pace and very unselfish.
Rubio dishes to Ayton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists in the game. To the inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Mike Conley.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Booker against Clarkson. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Rubio finds Booker. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Booker after the basket by Utah. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pulls up, high post, it's in!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Clarkson passes to Ingles, back to Clarkson. Releases. Ingles can't get it to go. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We get a look at the sun shining in the building. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at small forward. And Paul stays with it.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Mitchell outside. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. Ball against Conley. Over Conley. The 10-footer finds the target. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Here's Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul passes to Adams, and there it is for him.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
And becoming more of a playmaker. Doris, I think that's where Adams made the most in terms of improvement last season.
The numbers would back that up, Greg, because he practically doubled his assist rate. The Thunder actually ran their offense through him a little bit more often, and the team shared the ball more as a whole. For Brad Stevens, he said OKC was one of his favorite teams to watch last season, and there were many people who felt the same way. We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Mitchell left side. With the floater. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Chris Paul. The Jazz on offense, trailing by 4. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Shoots over Schroeder. Conley's shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Oklahoma City moving it around. It's deflected.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
Here's Gobert. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Schroeder against Conley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. O'Neal against Gallinari. Clarkson with the ball. And stolen by Noel. The Thunder leading by 5. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Clarkson on the wing. Back to Davis. Paul with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Clarkson, right wing. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Schroeder up top, defended by Mudiay. Gallinari wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 7. Bogdanovich dishes to Mudiay. Shoots over Schroeder. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. Kicks it to O'Neal. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings,
One thing we have to do is stop comparing us.
you know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Davis is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now a fast break for the Thunder. That's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Clarkson. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Diallo the pass to Noel. Now here's Diallo. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot good by Diallo. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Mudiay against Schroeder. Can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Down low. And it's Noel missing. Jazz have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. O'Neal's got his first 2 points.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Mudiay against Schroeder. The pass to Muscala. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dort, guarded by O'Neal. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Moutier. To the paint. Here's Davis. Passes it to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Diallo. The Thunder with another miss. Jazz trail by 5.
And people talk a lot about Diallo's athleticism, but this guy also plays with a high motor.
You're right, Greg. He's always in attack mode. He runs the floor, willing to crash the boards. And defensively, this guy shows great lateral quickness, great tenacity, footwork. I get that he's raw, but the upside is absolutely there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Mitchell, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Pass to Conley. Tries from the block. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And Gallinari kicks to Adams. Gallinari surveying the D. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 6. Ingles finds Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kicks it out to Paul. High arcing shot. No good that time. That will count. That one, no good. So that'll be it for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They hold a 4-point lead. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul. And it's Dort in at the 3. Now, here's Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gallinari running. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 4. Bounce pass Conley. Here's Mitchell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mitchell's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Utah. Ball against Conley. Paul left side. Gallinari outside. And that one's drained from the low block.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
And Doris, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
But Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Outside Conley. Ingles in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Adams. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gobert.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And it's Paul penetrating, and he converts the layup. Paul's got 8 points.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Down low. Lays it up off the glass. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Outside Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
O'Neal misses.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
So it's the Thunder now. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Clarkson on the wing. The feed now to Gobert. 51 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Adams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Ferguson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari against O'Neal. All up top. 12 points for him. Shoots over Clarkson. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Paul against Conley. Fires top of the key. Can't hit that one. The shot, no good. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Thunder leading by 13. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. And the pass to Mitchell. From the left block, O'Neal with it. Back to Mitchell. Plenty of space. Good.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Getting the catch and shoot game, sir.
Mitchell against Paul. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Clarkson with the ball. Diallo's there. Clarkson dishes to Ingles. Mitchell against Paul. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Diallo with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
The drive by Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Paul, no one around him. O'Neal comes with the double team. A second chance effort. Shot good by Diallo.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. 15-point game. To the middle. Gobert down low. He's covered by Muskawa. From deep. Thunder with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Mitchell against Schroeder. The Thunder pull it in. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Paul passes to Diallo. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Down low. Paul kicks to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Schroeder. And too long on the shot. Jazz trail by 17. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, big time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Paul looking around. 9 feet out. The Thunder with another miss. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Gobert. And the rejection by Noel. And he's able to get it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
We're talking 6'3", 215 pounds, so that is a big-sized guard. He can operate on the interior.
Now here's Paul. Shot from 16. Gobert pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the rejection by Noel. Ingles up top. He's covered by Muscala. Here's Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Ball against Mitchell. Pass to Muscala. Back to Paul. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And it's Mitchell missing. Out to the right wing. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Schroeder looking around. Gallinari on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Misses the shot. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
NBA.
A beautiful day as it usually is. And David Aldridge is...
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Oubre. And it's Ayton in at center.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Paul. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Paul's got his team on the board to start the game for the Thunder.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
Yeah, he played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Thunder. Shoots from 8, 2 points. That one goes.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's Rubio. Pass to Ayton. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. Ball against Johnson. Paul passes to Gallinari. Oubre with the steal. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Oubre. Back to Johnson. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Here's Paul, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Booker.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Al Paul after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Teardrop shot. Rebound by the Suns. Booker with it. Now defended by Adams. Oubre on the wing. Booker looking around. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
are truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Mike Muscala comes in for Gallinari. And Diallo subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shooter passes to Noel. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now.
Now Diallo, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Muscala dishes to Noel. Just 3 to shoot. Diallo the pass to Noel. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
To the inside. Here's Baines. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Schroeder playing with some tenacity in this one. He is not letting the defense dictate where it is that he's going, and he's scoring through contact.
Here's Jerome. Carter with the three. Rebound by Muscala. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ferguson. In the corner, it's Diallo. Here's Noel over Saric, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Noel, Diallo out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. Here's Bridges out to Carter. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Muscala with the ball. Kaminsky's there. Muscala finds Noel. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass. Bridges has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Suns. Schroeder against Baines. Muscala. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Suns trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint. The feed to Noel. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now here is Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Diallo. Count it. Good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Alinari comes in for Mike Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And Paul's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. No good from Booker.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And stolen by Ayton. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rubio, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the one thing you notice about Gilgeous-Alexander, you know, he sort of glides around the court, then suddenly hit you with that burst.
Well, it's amazing that he has that crafty and uncanny ability, and then he's having some time with Chris Paul. So that's only going to be enhanced as Shea continues to work that change of pace game.
Johnson dishes to Rubio. Passes it to Booker. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Diallo back to Paul. And it's good for 2. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Booker against Paul to the inside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Rubio.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Paul against Rubio. Paul passes to Adams. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 to shoot. Low block shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Paul's got 12.
And another great decision from CP3, taking high-quality shots and knocking it down.
And here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Up again. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And we finished one half of basketball. Oklahoma City out in front.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. It's been over a decade since the Seattle Super. And that's a wrap with the
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Oubre kicks to Ayton. Back to Oubre. That shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
From the stripe. And that one is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Kicks it out to Rubio. Here's Booker. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Booker's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix. Rubio against Paul. Shoots over Rubio. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Ayton finds Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Paul. "14 feet away." He can't hit that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
And Paul played in his 10th NBA All-Star game last year after having missed the event 3 years in a row.
And some of that could have been health, and then obviously some of it was fit with other teams. But this Thunder offense has really played to Chris Paul's strengths and working through a ton of options, sometimes playing deep into the shot clock. Again, highly efficient and one of the best mid-range players, and then working alongside Steven Adams. This has been a bit of a symphony here.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
It's stolen by Adams. Paul surveying the floor. Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Johnson finds Ayton. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Rubio. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul against Ayton. And stolen by Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns here with a different look. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 14. And Booker kicks to Sharch. Shoots from the line. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Muscala, the pass to Noel. Schroeder with the ball. Kaminsky's there. That one falls. Noel's got 6 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Sharch kicks to Carter. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Ferguson, Mike Muscala out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Dort in at the 3. Nobody near Schroeder, off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Sharch finds Kaminsky. In the corner, it's Bridges. Count that bucket. Bridges has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And there's the pass to Muscala. Back to Schroeder. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence connecting on that catch and shoot.
Pass to Carter. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Carter, to the paint. Kaminsky with the ball. Noel on him. Kaminsky misses. The Thunder leading by 17. Schroeder dishes to Noel. Here's Ferguson. Back to Noel. Nifty move. It's deflected. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Carter looking around. Pass to Sharch. Shoots over Schroeder. Sharch, that's good. Sharch has got his first points in this one.
Feel like for Sharch, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
And that one's good. Noel.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Shoots from the elbow. Out to Sharch. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Noel up top, covered by Sharch, and it's Noel missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 17. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Carter kicks to Kaminsky. Booker in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chris Paul.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
On the wing, Booker. Out to Sharch. Fires from deep. And it's Noel with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Muscala with the ball. Back to Schroeder. The pass to Noel from 15 feet away. Sharch grabs the board. Carter outside. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out of their way to look good and their best. Now let's send it down to
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Back to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Booker with no one around. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell looking it over. Shoots over Oubre. The rebound by Johnson. Pass to Booker. In the corner, it's Oubre. Booker up top. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. We're about 1 minute into the first.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Phoenix.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Drops it in from 11 feet.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Passes it to Ingles. Out to Conley. Back to Ingles. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert trying to get open. Ingles can't get it to go.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Here's Conley. Now the feed to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Left block shot on the way. And the rejection by Ayton. And they're moving it up. Down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. And the Suns here with a different look. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Carter with the bucket. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Jerome. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Moutier, he's checked in for Mitchell. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Here's O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. The Suns trailing. Carter, the pass to Bridges. Back to Carter. The three. And no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. The pass to Moutier. Davis dishes to O'Neal. Saric against Davis. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Shoots over Baines. The Jazz with another miss. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Clarkson. And here's Moutier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And Phoenix making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Carter has it in the corner. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Saric passes to Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 3. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, they've got O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And there's Davis, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Clarkson, and that one hits back iron. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Clarkson finds Moutier. To the paint, it's stolen by Saric. Bridges against O'Neal. Out to Carter. Inside. Saric outside. Takes the 3. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Utah trailing here. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Gobert the pass to Davis. Now here's Clarkson. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes to Jerome. Out to Carter. Shoots. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Saric inside. Defended by Gobert. Got a piece of it.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Clarkson dishes to Davis. Feeds to Gobert. Kicks it to Clarkson. Pass to Moutier. Outside, Davis. There's the pass to Gobert. Back to Davis. Over Saric. Here's Gobert. Clarkson passes to Moutier. Here's O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter kicks to Saric. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Saric has got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA, a career high from the field. He was solid also from three. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
O'Neal dishes to Moutier. He feeds it to Davis. Clarkson on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And now the Suns a fast break. Sharge passes to Bridges. The feed to Kaminsky. Sharge has the open look. No good from outside. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Gobert.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Booker against Mitchell. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got 6.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Oubre against Ingles. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Good D by Booker.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
They need this one. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that'll do it for the first half, a competitive game. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first. Such a steady floor general, Mike Conley. Kenny, talk about what he... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Suns trail by 3. On the court for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Booker outside. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Oubre. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
So it's the Jazz now. Clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Here's Mitchell, and he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
For three, Booker. Rubio looking around. Tries again. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Booker in the post. Gobert on him. Basket counts. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the rejection by Ayton. Ingles against Oubre. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. But they recover it. Gobert the pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. And at last, they get one to fall.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Mitchell against Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Ayton. He doesn't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Shoots from 12. Again, Mitchell missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive. Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Booker against Mitchell. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Baines. Out to Carter, pass to Booker. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Clarkson. And that one, good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
To the left wing, Bridges inside the three-point line. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Bogdanovich. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Bogdanovich dishes to Clarkson. The drive by Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. On the free throw, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kicks to O'Neal. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges, and again it's Utah.
And not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
To the wing on the left. Booker outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Oubre comes in for Mikal Bridges. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Booker inside, covered by Mitchell. Oubre against Gobert. Shot from the low block. And he overshot that one, missing. Jazz leading by 6. Now O'Neal. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bogdanovich against Ayton. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Saric outside. Pass to Oubre. Back to Saric. And Booker kicks to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Booker draws the double. Saric right side. Ayton kicks to Rubio. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Out to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. The drive by Booker, and the shot goes down.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Here's Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here we go. Kicks it out to Rubio. Offline. So we see the Jazz get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second. And with pregame.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
They're such a great reflection of their coach. Thanks, D.A. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. And for Oklahoma City, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3. And the basket is good.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
Now here's Conley. It's stolen by Adams. One-on-one here. Here's Dort, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
What a pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Paul surveying the floor. From 11 feet away, again, the Thunder score.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
The drive by Paul. Here's Adams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Up top, Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Bucket is good. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Now, here's Mitchell. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the middle. Adams, the pass to Gallinari. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Paul is doubled. To the paint. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Paul.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Mitchell. No good on the triple. And Adams has got the ball here for the Thunder. 6-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ingles kicks to Conley. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Adams. And he can't bank that one in. Now Gobert. Stripped it away. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruise. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Thunder. Noel is out there with Muscala. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Diallo in at the 2.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
O'Neal dishes to Moutier. Clarkson on the wing. Over Diallo. Tips it. Davis on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And slam dunk by Noel.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Clarkson. It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Gobert the pass to Moutier. O'Neal with it. Gobert with the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Utah shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He hits the second from the line. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Schroeder surveying the floor. Inside, Noel wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Davis finds Gobert, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's foul number 2 for him. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. Moutier against Schroeder. Moutier pass to Davis. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Diallo. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Bogdanovich has checked in for Rudy Gobert. Here's Schroeder. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Adams. Over Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Here's Ferguson, guarded by O'Neal. Ferguson, the pass to Adams. They get a hand on it, stolen by O'Neal. To the inside. And Moutier throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Diallo kicks to Noel. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Davis. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Gallinari, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Paul. They grabbed their own miss. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Davis. Back to Mitchell. The pass to Davis. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. No good on that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Gallinari wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Gallinari's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
What a pure shooting motion for Danilo Gallinari. And at 6'10", that's special.
Conley's shot is off. Inside. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defense.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 block. That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 12. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of you.
Good advice.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Good on the shot.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Over Conley. And Adams kicks to Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingles finds Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Back to Ingles from downtown. But they'll get another chance. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Bogdanovich. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ferguson's checked in for the Thunder. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Paul. Then for the Jazz, O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And that one good from Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
To the paint, here's Schroeder. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. There's the dish to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Tries yet again. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. A different look for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Adams. Mike Muscala comes in for Gallinari. And Diallo subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Utah also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Ferguson, the pass to Diallo. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Mitchell outside. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Schroeder outside. Noel finds Schroeder. Shoots over Clarkson. Noel. Great positioning on the putback. Noel's got 8 points.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the bucket.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Ferguson for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Diallo. Then it's Noel. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Ferguson in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Boy, what's better than Nerlens Noel playing with force on the interior? What a big reason he's earned this trip to the line.
Both free throws good from Noel. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know. if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's Gallinari with the three. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what happens when you fail to check out Nerlens Noel. He's going to put it right back in your grill.
And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Mitchell left side. Clock at 6. Over Paul.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Noel passes to Paul. The three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 18.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Pass to Ingles. Out to Conley. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Paul right side. Pass to Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 18.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Paul left side. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ingles finds Gobert. No good there. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Now here's Noel. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Nerlens Noel.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder against O'Neal. Muscala, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Utah. Down by 15. Here's Oni. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Stolen by O'Neal. Bradley deciding where to go with it. They swipe it. Here's Nader. That's tipped. They recover it. For the three. He can't get that one to fall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.